Hello, Living Water Academy. Welcome back to the 25-26 school year. I'm Cindy Jenkins, head of school.
And I'm Tammy Griggs, Dean of Secondary Education.
Normally, we would meet with you on Meet the Teacher Night to go over some logistical information and handbook updates. Unfortunately, we don't have a space this year to do so due to construction. So we've composed this video, hopefully answering a few questions that you may have as we head into the school year. But first, I'd like to announce our theme for the year. Crowned with Purpose, celebrating 20 years of noble excellence. That's right, this year is our 20th anniversary, and we're excited that it also coincides with our first high school graduating class. We're going to start with a few handbook updates for this year. You will be given a copy of this to go over, and you're free to ask us any questions at any time. But I do want to start off with a few important highlights. The first thing that we're going to highlight this year is a few changes to our arrival and dismissal procedures. We are going to ask that when you are picking up your children after school, you remain in the carpool line. If you congregate at the front doors, it becomes a safety issue. We have trouble seeing the children exiting from the doors, and not having a formal crosswalk makes it difficult when cars are crossing from multiple directions. In the morning, we ask that you do the same. We understand that in the first few days of school, especially our younger students, may have some trouble adjusting, and you are free to walk them up during this time period. But after the first few days of school, we are going to ask that you go through the carpool line and follow our normal procedures.
The second thing that we'd like to highlight is our attendance and tardy policies. Here at LWA, we value in-person classroom instruction. And so to do that, we need everyone there at all times possible. So for an absence to be considered excused, we need the parents to call or email by 9 a.m. of the morning of the absence. If that does not occur, your child will be marked as an unexcused absence for the day. Additionally, if you are going to miss for a doctor's appointment, then please bring a doctor's note with you when you return your child to school. Our policy is that after 12 excused absences, all absences become unexcused. An unexcused absence means that no makeup work will be given or accepted for unexcused absences. For high school and middle school, this is especially important for credit purposes. So after 12 absences or 6 absences for a semester course, we will reconsider whether or not credit can be issued. For tardies, it is, again, vitally important that your student be in their seat at 8:15 when class is ready to start. As you know, we end carpool around 8:10, and so that gives the child time to put away their belongings and get into the classroom. After 8:15, students must sign in by a parent in the main office. Please do not drop a student off outside, whether it be the middle school, high school line or the front office line, without a staff member present.
Okay, hopefully you can see this graphic here. Another copy will also be provided in your handbook. There's not too many changes to our carpool line this year. Again, we are going to ask that all of our preschool and elementary students follow the line that goes through our front entrance, and our upper school students, our middle and high school, actually 5th grade and up, can follow the line around through the back buildings. If an upper school student has a younger sibling, we are going to ask that they follow the elementary line as well. Please note where those stop signs are marked on the graphic. It's very important that you stop there. We will have some people that will be helping with traffic flow when you are exiting the elementary line and the upper school line where they converge. Again, we realize that it goes a little slow the first few days of school. We ask for your patience, but after the first week, usually it goes by pretty quickly, and we thank you for your understanding. Remember that our student safety is of utmost importance.
Communication is very important for us here at LWA. We encourage communication in all aspects between you as the parent and your classroom teacher, as well as administration. We as a school send out the Eagle Eye newsletter every Monday. It's a school-wide communication, so it is very important that you read through all of that. It has a bunch of announcements, upcoming events, when our Spirit store opens, and other items of importance. Additionally, each classroom teacher sends out a weekly newsletter so that you can know what is going on in your child's classroom. For middle and high school, it will be an email sent out weekly as well, with all of the classes on one Google site.
For security, when you enter our building, we will ask for identification. This is so that we can protect our students and ensure the safety of all of our staff members, faculty, and students in the building. So please, we ask not to be offended by this. The purpose is just so that we know who is in our building and where they're supposed to be. So when you enter our office, please have your photo ID ready. We will provide you with a visitor sticker. If you don't have a visitor sticker or forget to do so, one of our staff will just gently remind you and escort you to the office so that you may receive one.
Dress code for ladies. Just a reminder of what our dress code is. We have black, white, and purple polos, or black and purple dresses. And on the bottom, black and white, black and khaki shorts, pants, skirts. For ladies, we have the Northwestern plaid skirt as well. A couple of things about the dress code just to be important, and I'll show the boys as well because it's similar. For ladies, it is important that you check the length of the skirts. They do need to be no longer than 2 inches above the knee. Additionally, it is very important that we have plain clothing, and what I mean by that is no logos. Okay, we want this to be a zone where the kids can be not worried about what clothes they wear, but what we're doing here in the classroom. And so we ask that none of the polos or pants have any logos on them. On Tuesday through Friday, students are allowed to wear spirit wear on the top, so any LWA t-shirt or hoodie, along with their uniform bottoms. On Mondays, we ask that everyone wear their purple polo to school. We like to be united as one as we meet for chapel on Monday mornings. Throughout the year, we have spirit wear days, which are on Fridays, in which case students may wear jeans with a spirit wear top. And then also we have Fun Fridays. Fun Fridays are a little different, once a month, and that is a themed dress attire, and students can feel free to participate in that. If they are not choosing to participate in the Fun Friday specifically, then they do need to wear the regular uniform attire.
Again, as Tammy mentioned, communication is very important to us here. So in addition to the Eagle Eye and the classroom newsletters, we invite you to download our app. Through the app, you can access our fax system. Through the fax system, you'll have access to calendars, lunch ordering, billing, report cards, and more. If you need any help with this, just call the office and we'd be more than happy to assist you.
So this year, as we mentioned before, our Meet the Teacher Back to School night is Monday, August 18th. It is going to be open house style from 5 to 8. So during that time, you are able to visit your teacher or your student's classroom, meet the teacher. Also, we will have many booths set up in the gym for you guys to sign up for things. So for example, we'll have a resale shop there. PTF will be there, which is our Parent-Teacher Fellowship. In middle and high school, that is where you will receive your class schedule, assign lockers. You can get issued your Chromebook at that time. PE clothes will be handed out in grades 4 and up as well. So you can get all that you need in the gymnasium on that evening.
As Tammy mentioned, we love our spirit wear here. We have our Eagle Pride. So we will give you several opportunities throughout the year to purchase spirit wear. There will be some spirit wear available on our open house night, and we are also going to open up online ordering. So this online store, please note, is not open throughout the year, but we will open it up several times throughout each semester for you to be able to purchase spirit wear.
Additionally, at our open house, you can sign up for various committees that will help, that are a part of our parent-teacher fellowship. You can sign up to help for specific events coming up. And then you can also sign up to be a room parent for the elementary grade levels. If you have multiple students, though, we ask that you just sign up for one of your child's classrooms.
We love our families. You guys are our biggest promoters. So we're going to ask you to help spread the word. We are going to have some stickers, vehicle stickers, available on open house night that we encourage you to take and put on the back of your cars. Believe it or not, we have actually had students enroll from seeing LWA stickers on the backs of cars.
Lastly, here is a list of some upcoming events that you'll want to make note in your calendar for August and September. Moms in Prayer and Dads in Prayer will be starting up. You'll see that. Curriculum Night, Thursday, September 4th. This is a great opportunity to find out specifically what your student is doing in their classrooms. You get to go meet their teacher, see other parents as well, and they will run through the curriculum with you. In middle and high school, it will be on a bell schedule, and so you will follow your student's schedule like it is a Monday, with some variations, but we'll hand that out to you in advance, and then you'll get to spend some time with each of your child's classroom. So you get the poll is coming up on the 24th, and so we'd love to see you all there. We gather outside our main entrance there on the flagpole and pray together. And then lastly, because of our 20th anniversary, we are going to have a gala. It is Legacy and Light is the name, celebrating our past and illuminating our future. So that is going to be Saturday, May 2nd. There will be many more details to come on that, but please mark that on your calendar.
We look forward to meeting you at our open house night. Again, as Tammy mentioned, it'll be a little bit of a different format this year, but we have no doubt that it'll be wonderful to gather together and to have some fellowship time. Again, we encourage you to visit your children's classrooms, and then do not forget to visit the gymnasium, where we'll have booths set up around the gymnasium where you can gather information and get some of the things that you need for the upcoming year. If you have a student in the Learning Center, we want to remind you to visit those classrooms as well. And the specials teachers will also be in their classrooms. So it'll be a wonderful evening where you can meet everyone, fellowship together, and we're really looking forward to seeing you there on Monday from 5 to 8 p.m.
back to life again. I was made for more. Come on, sing it over yourself. So I